Hi everyone, I'm here today to film the 10 baby names that I love but will not be using, Girls Edition. And let's just jump right into this. I have a daughter named Adeline Harper, and we fell in love with her name when we found out we were having a girl, and that was it for us. We never looked back. And here were some of the names that we went through that we chose not to use for her for different reasons. The first name is Bennett, and it's a little bit different. I don't even know where we heard that name, but we both really just loved the name Bennett, and we would have called her Benny for short. And a lot of people were against it because it's a traditional boy's name and it's also a traditionally known as a last name. But we just really wanted to do a name that was unique, that not a lot of people had. But the biggest issue I had with it was it sounded awful with our last name. And I knew that our daughter would get made fun of a lot because of the first and last name together. And so I couldn't get over it. My husband fought for that name, and I just told him I couldn't do it. So it was my choice to take it off the table, and I'm fine that we did. Still love the name, and I think it's a great boy's name or girl's name. And it also had good meaning for us because my husband's grandfather, who he is extremely close with, his name is Benny. It's actually a nickname for him as well, and we thought it would be neat. But it's not going to work out for us. The second name that I love that my husband did not is Sutton. And I remember watching Bunheads. If you guys remember a few years ago, there was a show on ABC Family called Bunheads. And the main character in the show, her real name is Sutton Foster. And I just thought that was a really cute name. You never hear it. I ended up actually babysitting a little boy not too long ago, and his name was also Sutton. And I just loved it for a boy or a girl, but especially a girl. My husband, not a fan at all. Did not like it, so probably not going to use it. The next name is Ava. I love Ava. We actually talked about Ava when we were talking about our daughter's name, Adeline, but there were so many Avas, and we just didn't want her to have a name that was super popular. The next name on our list is Olivia, and again, the issue we had was that there are so many Olivias out there, and although it's a beautiful name, I love all the nicknames, Livy, Liv, I love all of that. It's just way too popular, and our best friends who actually live in our neighborhood now have a little girl named Olivia, and so it would just be weird to have two Olivias. The next name is Avery, and this was going to be our daughter's name for for a while before we actually got pregnant. We had decided we were going to have Avery and Aiden, and those were going to be our kids' names if we had a boy and a girl. And then we realized that Avery is also incredibly popular and just couldn't do it. The next name is Madeline, which is very similar to Adeline, obviously. We debated on that one as well when we were trying to pick out our daughter's name. But I know a lot of Maddies, and although Madeline is a beautiful name, I just was not a fan of Maddie, just because I know so many, and I know there are a lot of Addies as well, but there's just so many Maddies, especially when I was growing up. I knew so many. So we nixed that name. The next name is one that I'm still hoping I can talk my husband into, but he's not really fond of it either. And that name is Lily. And that is my grandmother's name. She goes by her middle name, but I think Lily is just a gorgeous name. And I think it's cute for little girls, and it's also a beautiful name when they get older. I love it. And he says no. So we'll see about that one. The next one is Aniston, and this one is a little bit different as well. I love the nickname Annie. I think it's really cute and a little bit more traditional, which is what my husband likes. However, we've decided against doing names that have the same letter for our children just because I feel like it's a lot of pressure. If you already have two kids that have A names, you feel like you need to name the third kid a name that starts with an A, and I don't really want to do that, so we probably won't name our daughter this name just simply because it's an A name, which may be ridiculous, but it's our reasoning. The next name is Willow, and we both like this name, but we also know a little girl named Willow, and we plan on living in this neighborhood that we're living in for a while. And if they do as well, their daughter will be in the same grade as our daughter, and it just, we don't need two Willows in this neighborhood. The next name is Maggie, and I love Maggie, super cute. But our neighbor's little girl's name is Maggie, and my husband also dated a Maggie at one point, which makes it a bit odd to name somebody after someone your spouse used to date. So we probably won't be using that name either, but I definitely loved it. So those are my 10 baby girls' names that I love but will not be using, Girls Edition. I hope you guys liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and comment down below and let me know what your favorite girls' names are, or if you have a favorite girl's name that you can't use for some reason, tell me why. I would love to know that. I love these kinds of videos and I watch them constantly, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!